Important essays for SSC MTS Tier 2 exam covered essay topics in Thin's video. Essay on Agnipath scheme. Essay on Unsung Heroes of Freedom Struggle. Essay on Agnipath scheme. India is second most populous country in the world where around 66% of the total population is below the age of 35 years. This young population has enough potential to make India world's best country in the field of technology, defense, cybertech, artificial intelligence, etc. Due to India's long hilly border in the northern part of the country, a large number of young security forces are required for a better equipped and more prepared military. Now the government has come up with the Agnipath scheme to fulfill the need of young and well-equipped armed forces. The recruitment of Agniveers, who have been envisaged as the backbone of our combat units, will start soon by all three forces, i.e. Indian Army, Indian Navy and Air Forces. What is Agnipath scheme? Agnipath scheme has been unveiled by the government to recruit soldiers across the three Indian forces, i.e. Indian Army, Indian Navy and Air Forces. The scheme allows young, motivated, and patriotic youth to serve the country by joining the armed forces for a period of 4 years. Who are Agniveers? The soldier joining under Agnipath scheme will be called Agniveer. They will work into the army for a period of 4 years, and after completing the 4 years tenure of service, 25% of the total Agniveers recruited in one batch will be recruited back for a period of 15 years into their respective services. Aspirants aged between 17.5 years and 23 years are eligible to apply under Agnipath scheme. You can also download PDF of these essays from our website selfstudymantra.com. Download 45 PDF essays. All current topics covered. Visit selfstudymantra.com. Link is given in description. Benefits for Agniveers. Along with month payment, after the completion of the 4 years of service, a one-time Seva Nidhi package of 11.71 lakhs rupees will be paid to the Agniveers under the Agnipath scheme, which includes their accrued interest thereon. Agniveer will also get a life insurance cover of 48 lakh rupees for the 4 years. In case of death of Agniveers, the payout of insurance cover will be over 1 crore rupees, which also includes pay for the unserved tenure. When soldiers will leave the service after completing 4 years, government will help rehabilitate these soldiers and will provide skill certificates and bridge courses to them. Why Agnipath scheme is required? The need for schemes like Agnipath was felt after the 1962 war with China. One of the main reasons for starting Agnipath scheme is to lower the median age of our security personnel. The same was also highlighted by the Kargil Review Committee. As India has mountainous border both China and Pakistan, forces with a lower age profile will perform better in such areas. In the era of technology, nature of warfare is also becoming increasingly multi-domain, evolving in different aspects of warfare including cyber, space and information warfare. With the advanced technological infusion in the defense, forces need to come up with a future-ready fighting force. Focus on research and development is also needed for advanced forces, but presently more than half the yearly defense budget is allocated for pensions while less than 5% for research and development. Agnipath scheme, which aims to recruit defense personnel in short-term contracts, could reduce increasing pension budget in all the three forces, i.e. Army, Navy and Air Force. Concerns of Agniveers. As Agniveers will join Indian forces at the age when they could prepare for another job and opportunities. After completion of 4 years of service as Agniveers, only 25% of them will be retained and rest will leave the forces. After leaving the forces, it will be very hard to find another job opportunities. Their major concern is that 4 years of service will mean other jobs will be out of reach after that, and they will be left behind their peers. Agniviers hired under the Agnipath scheme will not receive any pension benefits, however they will get a one-time lump sum of 11.71 lakh rupees when they end their 4-year tenure. Government's promises for non-retained Agniviers. After completion of 4 years of tenure, government will help the non-retained Agniviers to start the next phase of work with bank loans, which will be extended to them on priority. Proposal for preferences and reservations in other services will also be given to non-retained Agniviers. In addition to this, National Institute of Open Schooling, NIOS, has announced that a special program in consultation with defense authorities will be instituted to enable Agniviers to further their education and obtain a certificate of passing Class 12. It has also been decided by the Ministry of Education to launch a 3-year skill-based bachelor's degree program for serving defense personnel, which will recognize the training that have received during stint time in the armed forces. Agnipath scheme. Way forward, Agniviers completing the tenure of 4 years will get a sum of approx 11 lakh rupees, which is a moderate amount for starting a new business. Thus, Agnipath scheme will act as a double benefit move by providing entrepreneurial opportunity in youth and growth of the country's economy. If Agniviers want to start a big startup, government will also help in providing loan on priority basis, which could be very helpful in shaping the future of non-retained youth. Government should also extend some benefits like education and medical facilities to Agniviers after completing the tenures of 4 years, which is given to present forces personnel as it is basic requirement. Please subscribe our channel. Essay on Unsung Heroes of Freedom Struggle. India is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate its 75 years of progressive independence. Its long-drawn struggle to free India from the foreign rule has been a saga of valor. Many people sacrificed their lives for freedom of India. It was not merely for political rights, but for freedom from oppression of the foreign rule in all walks of life. Many people from every nook and corner of the country indulged themselves in freedom struggle. The supreme sacrifice and selfless spirit of these freedom fighters paved the way for independent India. But unfortunately, in the recorded history of freedom struggle, a large number of freedom fighters' contributions are missing. The history of India's true freedom struggle is incomplete without these unsung heroes. These unsung heroes should also be recognized by the people for their contribution in making India free and independent nation. To recognize the contributions and paying tributes to these great sons and daughters of our country who sacrificed their life for freedom of India, now India is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. A series of programs are being organized on the theme Ekam and Unsung Heroes of India's freedom struggle to give due respect and recognition to unsung freedom fighters of India. Remembering the unsung heroes of freedom struggle, Government of India also started infographic series. Every month many unsung heroes are remembered and people made aware through this infographic series. Awareness campaign through different mediums including social media are also used to make people informed about these unsung heroes of India's freedom struggle. This is our tribute to these freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for making India an independent nation. You can also download PDF of these essays from our website selfstudymantra.com. Download 45 PDF essays. All current topics covered. Visit selfstudymantra.com. Link is given in description. Thanks for watching. Please share this video with your friends. Subscribe our channel and get updated.